All right, we are leading this bulletin with some breaking news coming in from Nagaland, where anger over local body elections has taken a violent turn. Protesters are opposing the ongoing elections to urban local bodies. They are vandalizing the State Election Commission and Deputy Commissioner's office, and they've also set on fire the Kohima Municipal Corporation building. Pictures on your screen are of the Kohima Municipal Council building. Tribal groups who are protesting 33% women reservation in urban local bodies are demanding resignation of Chief Minister T.R. Piliang after two protesters died in Tuesday's police firing. Curfew has been imposed and prohibitory orders under Section 144 remain imposed in Kohima and Dimapur. The social media has also been banned by the government to curb any spread of rumors. All right, so that's the latest breaking news that we are getting from Nagaland, where protesters who are angry over women's quota in local elections have set fire to government offices in Kohima. The violence has gripped Nagaland capital, with protesters setting ablaze the offices of Municipal Council and District Commissioner. People were reportedly protesting against the 33% reservation for women in the urban local bodies elections. Sources also tell India Today that 5 army columns have been deployed to help civil authorities fight these protesters. I'm joined by India Today's Indrajit Kundu for more on this. Indrajit, these visuals that we see on our screens are really scary. What is the latest? Has the situation been brought under control?
Well, as far as reports from the ground, and the DGP of Nagaland has been quoted as saying that the situation has, come to some amount, to some semblance of normalcy at this point in time. Violence broke out earlier this evening when things were seen to be going out of control. Now, it's not just the Kohima Municipal Council building that was set ablaze, but there are several other government offices like the Regional Transport Office. There are reports of that being set ablaze as well, and a few vehicles that have also been set ablaze. Now, this is coming at a point when, municipal, local, urban body elections took place yesterday. Out of the 32 local urban body elections that are pending for the past 1 decade, the government, according to a High Court order, Guwahati High Court order, was trying to take these elections forward. However, the tribals are opposing the government's decision of a 33% women's reservation because they believe that that's going to infringe on the customary laws. The customary laws, of course, are something that has got special safeguard from the Indian Constitution, and each tribe in Nagaland has their own customary laws. So the tribals are completely against the elections with 33% reservation. There were very violent protests that were taking place 2 days back, during which the police had to, resort to firing, in which 2 of these protesters died. Now, what happened today in Kohima was that the bodies were there that were brought to Kohima yesterday. The bodies have not been buried, and what protesters did was they were trying to reach the private residence of the Chief Minister once again and other government offices, and subsequently there were reports of arson. As we have been reporting, the Kohima Municipal Council office has been set ablaze. There are other government offices and buildings that have also been set ablaze. To bring the situation under control, not just paramilitary forces, even 5 columns of army have now been deployed, and the Chief Minister is said to be monitoring the situation at this point. So the last report that we've received is that the situation is under control, but it remains tense on the ground.
All right, Indrajit, that's the latest that you're getting us from Nagaland, but we're also getting reports that Chief Minister's personal residence in Dimapur has also been set ablaze, and the police is keeping a close watch on the developments on the ground. Section 144 prohibitory orders have been imposed in the area to avoid any sort of assembly or any sort of riots or protest in the region. All right, Indrajit, if you can give us some background, when did this fire, when did this anger, started to rise in the people? When did this protest actually took place?
Well, what happened was there was a massive protest in Dimapur on the 31st of January. And during that protest that took place, protesters were trying to march towards one of the private residences of Chief Minister T.R. Zelang. So when the protesters were moving towards the Chief Minister's residence, there was police lathi charge. Now, then the protesters retaliated with stone pelting, and the Nagaland DGP yesterday told me that there were Molotov cocktail that was also used. Following which, police had to escalate their response, and there was a firing that took place, police firing, in which 2 of the protesters died. Now, their bodies from Dimapur were taken to Kohima, but they have not been buried, and now the situation is escalating as it seems.
All right. Thank you so much, Indrajit Kundu, for more of that.